So Algeria and the Russians have been meeting. And so I guess the question then is, what does this mean? So the speculation is there an Algeria Su-57 deal imminent? And this obviously comes from BulgarianMilitary.com. It says Algeria appears ready to finalize a deal with Russia for the purchase of Su-57 fighter jets, a move that would make the North African country one of the few operators of fifth-generation stealth aircraft. And if you, they were the first customer of the MiG-25 and now the first export customer of the Su-57, which a lot of people in our segments that we talked to, or we talked about, said that there's no way, right? They said Russia's not gonna sell that thing. It's like the F-22, which is nonsense. That's what they were at the air show. Everybody knew that they were going to start moving towards probably trying to find buyers, but it's the interest is not new. They went all the way back to 2019 and they sought to purchase 14 units, but it's a strategic move to counter the regional rival of Morocco, who has Block 72 fighters from the United States. Some reports suggest they've also shown interest in the Su-35. They actually have the Su-30 MKA already, so it's not like they're completely, cavemen. They've got a whole lot of nice fighters in their fleet. Gonki, you've dealt with the Su-30 in Malaysia. But, I mean, what do you think, man? I mean, as far as you think this is an accurate report, and what do you think that means for the region in general?
I didn't realize they were the first export customer of the MiG-25.
That's what the article says. That's what the BulgarianMilitary.com says, so.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, man. I mean, I think Russia definitely wants to export a version of that aircraft. I think it's smart. I mean, that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, we don't have enough F-22s, because we bore the burden of the cost as one country for that airplane, right? So if we would have sold a bunch to Israel, we would have sold a bunch to Australia, whoever. I get it, make an export version of it, but I think that would have brought the cost per unit down for America, and America could have bought more of the American F-22, we'd have more of them, right? So I think Russia is smart about trying to sell this airplane selfishly, right? So the cost per unit comes down, and then their own military can have more. I don't know if as far as whether that article is true or not. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, man. They had it at the China Air Show, right? Trying to sell it. I think if they've got the bucks to pay for it, I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, like you said, they already have the Su-30, which is a it's an advanced fighter.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with that in a Block 72. I mean, it's a
yeah. I mean, it's a good jet. So I don't see it as being outside the realm of possibilities. And what's it going to do for that region? Well, it's going to stir the pot a little bit, right? So
well, and one of the things you can talk to based on your time in Malaysia, the Russians don't always sell full kit aircraft, right? Just because it's a Su-57 doesn't mean it's got all the sensors, all the trons. It could have French avionics. It could have different missiles. It's not necessarily, right, that it's going to be the one you see in Russia being used in combat operations.
No, so the Malaysia guys told me, because they were looking at all the shiny jets, and they said, the one thing with the A4, the F5, F-18, they said when we bought those airplanes, when they were delivered, when they landed, we could put bombs and gas on them and take them to war, day one. They were fully capable, combat capable aircraft. But MiG-29, the Su-30, that wasn't the story. The Indians really helped them out with the MiG-29, but
قاب قوسين أو أدنى ستكون الجزائر أول دولة خارج روسيا تمتلك المقاتلة الشبحية الروسية المتطورة سوخوي 57 من الجيل الخامس. وفق مصادر روسية وجزائرية متطابقة، أكدت أن الجزائر هي الوكيل الذي سيحصل على طائرة سو 57 خلال العام الجاري. صفقة يعتبرها مختصون إضافة كبيرة للقوات الجوية الجزائرية في ظل المتغيرات الإقليمية والدولية الحاصلة.
بالنظر إلى ما يحدث في العالم، هذا العالم الذي لا يؤمن إلا بالقوة، ومن هنا وانطلاقا من هذا المبدأ الجزائر تسعى دائما إلى تطوير قواتها المسلحة على جميع الأصعدة، وبالتالي الجزائر اقتنت هذه الطائرات السريعة المناورة والتي تعمل في كل الظروف الحربية لما لها من تقنيات ولما لها حتى في حمولتها الثقيلة.
ويرى محللون أن قرب إتمام هذه الصفقة بوجود طيارين جزائريين في روسيا للتدرب على قيادة الطائرة يؤكد أن العلاقات بين الجزائر وموسكو لا تزال على حالها، ولا وجود لحالة فتور مثل ما روج له، فالمصالح الاستراتيجية المشتركة تتجاوز تباين بعض المواقف.
بالنسبة للجزائر أعتقد بأن الهدف الذي تريد أن تحققه وهو هدف التفوق العسكري المطلق في شمال أفريقيا وحتى في نسبيا في البحر الأبيض المتوسط يعتمد على هذا التسليح الروسي الذي لم يتوقف منذ استقلال الجزائر.
وتتميز طائرات سوخوي 57 بجميع متطلبات مقاتلات الجيل الخامس من حيث انخفاض الضوضاء وتقنيات التخفي وأنظمة الحرب الإلكترونية، مع أنظمة تدمير عالية الدقة وسرعة تفوق سرعة الصوت. منذ عقود والجيش الجزائري يعتمد على الأسلحة الروسية لتعزيز قدراته الدفاعية، لكن تأكيد استلام طائرات سوخوي 57 في هذا التوقيت يحمل أبعادا سياسية برأي مراقبين، في ظل مزاعم وجود أزمة صامتة بين البلدين بسبب الدور الروسي في مالي. حسن جزيري، قناة الغد، الجزائر.